what's good, guys? Your boy Savage, all of that business. Yeah, I'm back again, man. Listen, all of that. But I said in the last video, She-Hulk, I was gonna do not a reaction, but we're gonna break. It's a reaction. We're gonna break down. It's a live reaction, but obviously I know what movies are coming out already. But I think they've got a video on the Marvel YouTube channel what's gonna break down what's coming up, all the way up into 2024, I think, with Secret Invasion, the Secret Wars, and all this business. And everyone knows, man. If you know about Hugo the Savage and that, you know that my son Brown Chang is an aspiring actor and that, and he's got time now to get into one of these movies. We're making it happen. Demon Team bond together. Hugo Online, Savage Talks Wrestling, Savage Talks Football, bond together and go and spam these Marvel directors. Go and spam their inbox. Don't actually, you can't really write Brown Chang in the thing. They're gonna think some racist thing in it. I can't really expose my son's real name and that. Listen, just go and tell them to come over this channel because we know a boy, you know what I mean? And if they got Secret Invasions and that, especially Secret War, because that has people from all the different multiverses and that, they're gonna need a Miles Morales. And if they're gonna go for the school Miles Morales, currently my son just turned 14. The timeline's matching up perfect by the time, 2 years, it'll be 16. If they want to go an extra year, it'll be 17. He might get Giannis tall, I ain't gonna lie. But he might not. He's got the high top and that already. He got the cheeky thing and that, you know what I mean? He says some suspect stuff, but it's not a point. Anyway, let's get into this video, man. I'm about to have fun with this, man. Let's go. Yeah, no, like that. Nah. You know what? I might just go full screen on this, because it is what it is.
Justin Warner here, right?
Man like Justin.
And everyone, and I included, are absolutely reeling from all the secrets that were revealed during the Marvel.
They changed the name of Agatha House of Harkness as well. They changed it to like.
So She-Hulk's going to be out on Disney Plus August 17th of this year, and we got to see
August 17th. She-Hulk. We just done the reaction to this trailer.
Comedy, 30 minutes long. Is Jennifer Walters and her friend Nikki as the two protagonists.
That has to be the girl from
Secret Invasion, and Kobe Smulders took to the stage to reveal that for us. Cool stuff. Nick Fury's back on Earth.
Secret Invasion.
That's coming out in spring 2023. Cool thing about this, it seems like it's going to be a little bit darker and more of a thriller aspect to it. So then we had Paul Rudd and Lily on stage for a look at Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania. So it looks pretty exciting. Seems Ant-Man has written a book on how he saves the world, and everybody's kind of poking fun at him. It's got a very sort of convivial, family-like environment. It looks like Cassie is really going to come into her own on this one. Anyway, everyone's going to get sucked into Quantumania, and who knows what else will happen.
Oh, that's going to be mad.
We also had Jonathan Majors on stage.
Big up Jonathan Majors.
Of Kang.
My guy.
That is coming out February 2023. Next up, James Gunn and the cast of Guardians of the Galaxy took stage. It was amazing. James Gunn said that this is going to be kind of the final arc of this version of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Adam Warlock.
We got treated to seeing Adam Warlock.
Come on!
We got treated to seeing a baby or young Rocket Raccoon. And all of this is going to hit theaters May 2023.
Yeah, it's all going to be based about Rocket Raccoon.
Wrapping up Phase 4 and the finale for today's panel is Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Of course, Chadwick Boseman no longer with us, and it was a very emotional beginning. Everybody was, misty about the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a killer
Good news is, Namor confirmed. Namor is confirmed.
Namor looks good, man.
By Tenoch Huerta. Everybody got to see the trailer for that.
I don't know the actor as well.
That's coming out November 11th, 2022. But my friends, that wasn't all. There were plenty of other announcements made. We did it. Daredevil Born Again, spring 2024.
Come on.
18 episodes with Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox back at it.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio.
New World Order was announced. That's going to be May 3rd, 2024. And then, of course, Thunderbolts, July 26, 2024. Everybody's excited for this. Fantastic Four was officially confirmed November 8th, 2024. And then, feast, my friends, feast. Because 2025, we've got an Avengers doubleheader. Avengers the Kang Dynasty coming May 2nd, 2025. And Avengers Secret War, November 7th, 2025. It is a great time to be a Marvel fan, and this, my friends,
beautiful
is
time.
The very end of Phase 6, which is now being dubbed the Multiverse Saga. Justin Warner, signing out.
Big up Justin Warner, my guy, man. Contact me, bro. Get me some free Comic Con tickets. You think this is a game? It's not a game, rude boy. You know, like that. Anyway, listen. You saw the names and that, yeah. But the ones what got me at the end, Avengers, Kang Dynasty, and then Avengers Secret Wars. If you haven't read the Secret Wars comic, there's 2 versions to the Secret Wars comic. I think that one is to do with Kang and the other one is to do with... No, the other one... No, one's to do with Doctor Doom. That's how it's introduced. And I can't remember who the other one's to do with, but we're definitely going to go down the Doctor Doom one. Especially if Fantastic Four's coming out 2024. It makes sense. It's coming out before it. So, I'm guessing that throughout either Disney Plus or something, we'll start to see something to do with Doctor Doom in the post-credit scenes and that, and I'm here for it, because as much as I love Marvel, and I do love it, like, it's my favourite, so far, this current phase, it's a bit lackluster, innit? Like, the movies ain't hit the way, but that's because before we got the whole 10 years of watching grow up and change and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Let's be honest, man, there's loads of them actors and stuff that people liked as actors but didn't like rate them as like top tier actors. Chris Hemsworth, you know what I mean, Scarlett Johansson, Robert Downey Jr. and that, you know what I mean? So they're all household names now, and the characters as well. If anyone watches from like grew up on the cartoons and stuff like that, people used to troll Iron Man and Ant-Man and stuff like that, but you ain't trolling Iron Man anymore. It's cool as hell. The Kang Dynasty one's going to be dope because Kang exists in every multiverse and every timeline, so I bet you that we're going to go through all of them and see different variants of Kang. Some nice, some, you know what I mean? We got the one in Loki. And it will probably go into Iron Lad as well. If you've read the comics, one of the Kangs go back in time. Was it go back in time or forward? No, he lives in the future, and so he goes back in time to become a superhero because he wants to be a superhero, and he becomes Iron Lad, which is like Iron Man. Now, I wonder, this is a shout, you heard it here, I wonder if they do that and say that in Iron Man 3, the little kid is a Kang variant. I'm just saying. Listen to what I said. If that kid becomes Iron Lad, and they're like, yeah, he's been around the whole time, he's been... Because where's his parents, bro? Tony just up in his shed and that, and Tony drops off some equipment and stuff for him and leaves it with him, but there's no parents to bump into, he just lives on his own. Get out of here, man. So, we saw him at Tony's funeral as well. I'm very, very excited. I'm like, I can't even explain. Like, it's madness. What other ones did I just miss out then? I know I went through all of them already, but I got Avengers, Kang Dynasty, Fantastic Four is going to be dope 2024. Thunderbolts is going to be dope. We've already saw that the recruitment started. That's going to have Elena and what's his name? John Walker, is it? The US agent. It's going to have all these characters in, and you know what I'm saying? So they're pretty much like the Dark Avengers. Captain America New World Order is going to be fun. That's going to be Falcon, Captain America. Captain America is the one what normally deals with real life politics in it, from the past and stuff like that. So we've had like Red Skull, which was like the Hitler times and stuff like that. We've had like the surveillance age of Winter Soldier and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that one. Hopefully they don't go too political, because in Falcon and Winter Soldier they went a bit, you know what I mean? Daredevil Born Again is the one. I told everyone that Kingpin didn't die. I read the comic, bro, and when he got shot in the comic, he lost his eyesight, and then he ended up doing some reconstructive surgery and got his eyes back. So he's not dead. You can't kill off him. He's one of the best characters ever. Now, looking on the screen now, I'm looking on the screen, obviously you all know. It's got Jabari, you know, like that. And I thought, and I don't know from the trailer, because obviously you see the claws at the end, but I can tell this man is a monster, so there's no way that's him as Black Panther, innit? But I always thought, like, why he could have been Black Panther. You remember how Black Panther started? He challenged T'Challa, innit? And if he had beat him, he would have become king of Wakanda. So I don't know why they didn't go down that route, but I'm sure it's going to be Shuri. She's dope. Heifer! Heifer! Listen, you know them way there. We are not savages. We are vegetarians. You know them way there. Come on. It looks like from the trailer that because you see the soldiers, the army come out of the water. I don't think Namon's got anything to do with the army. I think because he lives under the sea in Wakanda, I think that, you know, at the end of Black Panther, the post-credit scene when T'Challa opens the world up to Wakanda for the resources, and it says that we can't stand by and let the world, you know, do whatever anymore. We're going to help, even though we know what that story's based off. It's based off real life, bro. You know what I mean? You know what happens in real life, man. Africans open up the world, open up their place to people and stuff, and then their resources and their everything, diamonds, gold, what's that thing what goes into mobile phones and that got stolen. There's no way that Africa's like got the most people, some of the most, I think it's like one of the highest populated places, India, China, Africa. I think that's correct, isn't it? So there's no way that big ass place with all that, the lovely resources, lovely land, all them beautiful animals and that, they keep showing us adverts of them being poor. There's no way. They're getting robbed in it. We know that it's been like that from time. So when people talk about Wakanda and vibranium, that vibranium is based on that material, what's in everyone's mobile phones and computers and that. Trust me, I know my stuff in it. But it looks like the soldiers got into Wakanda because you see the Dor Milaje fighting them, and they set it on fire. I got the scene here, and I'm wondering if when they do all of that, it causes a problem under the oceans as well, because obviously they came out of the water. So that's going to be interesting to see. Guardians of the Galaxy, interesting as well. I think this is going to be based around Rocket Raccoon as a child, and then growing up, and we'll finally get to see how he got turned into raccoon, even though technically he's not a raccoon, even though he looks like one, but he's in space and there's no raccoon, so it's I can't remember what it's called, but it's not a raccoon. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, that's going to introduce Kang again, so I think, because Loki Season 2 is coming out next year, I think, and Quantumania is coming out before then, I think, so we saw Kang in Loki, he died, and then we saw that at the end of Loki, the post-credit scene, everything in the TVA had changed to the Kang, so obviously it's a different variant. So it might be that one, what gets out. But as they said, Scott Lang has apparently written a book and put all the events of Endgame in there, which is dope because it ties everything together. When you're watching them Disney Plus programs, and you're like, how does everyone know all these different things about the Avengers? No one was there. They got half of them got blipped. There you have it, Scott Lang, and he's got a podcast watching Miss Marvel. She talks about it. And somebody said to me, obviously I wasn't at a Comic Con, but somebody said there's a clip with Scott Lang and Kang talking to each other. I don't know if this is correct. I'm going to search it in a minute, but if there is, send me the link to that. Because obviously they would have shown some stuff on screen what people have to go through YouTube. Secret Invasion is going to be dope. That's going to be to do with the Skrulls in it. We're going to see there's going to be plenty of people who were Skrulls that we didn't know in that, you know, them way there. So that's going to be interesting. And yeah, that's it. I went backwards there. So She-Hulk is the next thing up. That's in August. I'm going to watch it. She looks like Princess Fiona, but it is what it is. And I just Googled it from what I said, who I thought that Titania was. I keep calling her Titanium, but Titania. It is Jamil. I knew it was, man. Listen, I'm in England and she's on TV all the time, and big up to her because she went from Channel 4 presenting and that, and then modelling and all this stuff. But it's her. I thought so. They made her look henching. Big up to her. I don't even know if she can act, to be fair, but she looks dope in the trailer. So here it is, man. Phase 4, 5, and 6. There was a few there that I didn't read out that didn't show up on that timeline, because in between them you've got Blade and stuff like that as well. I think that's next year or 2024. Listen, either way, I'm here for the ride. You know them way there, and it's a great time to be a fan, man. It's a great time to be a Marvel fan. A great time to be a fan of comic books. Even DC's doing their thing as well. And Comic Con in October is about to be lit, man. Me and my son, my missus are going. Get them outfits going, man. I have to pick, man. I'm thinking of Black Panther still. That might be my vibe in it, but I can't be walking around just taking the helmet off and putting it back on every 2 seconds. You know, I need to breathe. So I've been your boy, Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I mean, who shares videos really anyway? But just comment and like it. You know them way there.